Have you ever flown on an airplane?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But wait.
Welcome to the Real Scoop.
We should explain something.
Okay.
So this is the first episode of our second season. So
We're in season 2?
it's been a long time since we made our last shows.
Welcome. Okay,
So this is why we're a little bit,
I don't think we're rusty.
well, we're confused, I think.
Welcome to season 2
little
of
bit
the Real
scared.
Scoop, where we're going to give you some good stuff today. Well, I was thinking about the Earth's rotation. Do you know about that?
Yes. What made you think of that?
Okay, we all know that the Earth rotates around with other planets. Well, here's the Earth, and here's other planets, and they turn. I also know that the Earth is on what is called an axis, so it's kind of this way, and it spins. You know that.
Yes.
Spinning on top of rotating with other planets, but we're all in the same direction. That's good.
That's good.
Okay, the reason why I was thinking about this is because the other day I was walking. I became out of breath when I was walking. And so that made me think that maybe I'm out of shape or something. And then I got to thinking about the Earth's rotation and that maybe the Earth is rotating in the opposite direction because I was walking against the Earth's rotation. That would explain why I was out of breath.
I have never heard anything like that before.
Well, I never get out of breath when I walk, and so I was wondering, why am I out of breath? I thought, well, maybe I'm walking against the Earth's rotation. That would make sense.
Anybody who would walk against it would be tired, right? And how do you know what you're going against the Earth's rotation?
Well, I just figured
Is it rotating left or right?
Well, I don't know which way the Earth rotates. I was just thinking maybe I'm walking against its rotation, and I normally don't.
So it's like a treadmill. Like they make you tired.
And it
If
just...
if the treadmill ramp is going a certain way, and then you're going like a treadmill, that makes you tired. So maybe is that what you're saying?
Yeah, instead of the treadmill getting harder by increasing its incline, maybe the Earth got harder for me to walk because it reversed its rotation.
I don't understand what you're
And how can
saying.
you not understand that? That was going through my mind.
I don't know how you would think of that if that makes you tired.
Because I'm normally walking along, and then I got out of breath, and I'm wondering, why am I out of breath? And I thought, maybe I'm walking against the Earth's rotation, where it's harder. I'm used to walking this way, but maybe all of a sudden I'm walking that way, but I don't know it because of the solar system.
Did you research it?
I did, but I didn't understand what I read.
Well, that's something to think about. So when we take our lunchtime walk, we'll have to make sure we go with the Earth's rotation.
If we can figure out which way it's rotating. I just figure it's rotating.
Maybe they have a device that you can tell.
Well, if it's hard to walk, probably we're walking against the Earth's rotation.
No, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Weird.
But that's our science talk, and it's true. The Earth and other planets rotate, so it's a true story.
I found this article that said North Korea landed a man on the sun. This article was published last year. And
Well, that weird guy is in charge of North Korea, so they...
that weird
What's his name? Kim Jong-un.
something. Kim Jong-un. This
They
man-
didn't say a man landed on the sun.
Yes, I got my article from
Oh.
tweaktown.com.
Tweaktown, that ought to tell you right there it's not a logical place to get
Well,
information.
17-year-old Hung Il-gong took 4 hours to land on the sun.
That is
And
not...
it was a live broadcast.
It's not
There's
appropriate
radio.
news.
Then they landed a guy on the sun.
How did he live to tell about it?
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
It took him 4 hours to get there. Korea says that this man is a hero and needs a hero's welcome when he comes back home.
So is he still out there?
No. He's
Did
back
he melt?
No. He traveled in the cover of darkness to protect him from the harsh temperatures.
What?
That's what the article said.
How does that even make sense?
Traveled wearing darkness.
But it's never dark around the sun.
All of space is dark.
Not around the sun.
Yes, it is.
It is
If you
not.
look up a map of space, it's all black.
But
So he
not
probably
around the
wore some of that.
sun. Hannah. Okay, imagine.
He probably made a cloak, like a cloak of darkness, and that.
Well, did he wait till the sun go down before he looked at the sun?
The sun doesn't go down in space.
Exactly. So how can he wait till it's dark?
He was covered in darkness. He traveled in the cover.
Was he
of
just
it.
floating around and go, I'm gonna put my dark clothes on because I'm
Probably.
gonna
I didn't
go.
ask him. It was an 18-hour mission, and Korea says it's the greatest achievement of all time.
Okay, well we all
And he
know
needs a hero welcome when he returns.
this must be in Pee-wee Herman's world, but it's not here.
It was a published article.
In Tweak or Twerk.
Tweaktown.
What was it?
Tweaktown?
Everybody look up Tweaktown
Well, I figured it makes sense.
for real news.
They make all kinds of costumes to protect you from things. You have lab coats to protect you from germs, right?
Not to protect you from germs, so that you can look professional.
Not that kind of lab coat. The thing with the helmet.
That's not a lab coat.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
I really don't.
Well,
You mean
you
like-
wear it to protect ourselves from germs. Gloves
A mask.
and stuff, yes.
Mhm.
So maybe this cover of darkness was something that he made to protect him from being melted.
Well, as long as they're happy and they're,
I'm being very serious.
I know you are.
I think it was just like a cloak, like maybe a magical cloak.
Well, again, we know what state North Korea is in, so.
That doesn't mean anything about their space program.
I don't think they have a viable space program.
But then he came back to tell about it. So is that a lie?
Yeah, we talked not long ago about the sun and how there's all kinds of volcanoes and stuff, and you
Well,
can't live
We
there.
didn't know there's something called a cover of darkness.
How come America doesn't have it yet?
Maybe because it's a secret.
Not on Tweaktown. You want to know what the month is?
It's January.
It's January. Hannah is 2 weeks away from her due date.
Well, by the time they see this, I'll have the baby already.
I know, but that's what Hollywood does.
Oh,
Like our favorite shows, like
they've already been made.
Yeah.
So if you have a show that's like it has a Christmas episode, it's not really recorded at Christmas time.
No,
It was made like
in July
June.
or June, like of the previous year, like a year.
Well, that's a lie.
It is not a lie.
No, that's a lie to us. We think they're having Christmas time.
I know. Tune in next time because
Well-
we're going to talk about airplane windows.
And
I just
we
gave too much information.
tune in next time.
For more of the real. That's why their Christmases are so perfect because it's all